So, Steve, we're here at Snetterton, business end of the season for the TCR UK, and looking back on this year, we caught up at the start of the season. It's been a roller coaster, hasn't it?
Yeah, it has. Yeah, literally. With some ups and downs, we've had the best TCR weekend for any driver in history ever at Silverstone, then followed by two huge crashes at Croft and a car being written off, and the first time in a while I've actually hurt myself in a car as well. So yeah, difficult. And then Alton, I had a silly mishap in the first start where I'd not engaged launch control, made some places back. Second race, won it on the road, lights to flag, and then got done on the last lap for a track limit and lost every podium. So yeah, it's been a huge peak and then this big lull, and then 2 months of doing nothing, which is always hard to do in the middle of a race season. So Snetterton is it's a big reawakening for everyone on the grid, I think.
I mean, that weekend at Silverstone just shows sort of the progress you've made. So looking back at that weekend and how strong that you were, that must be something to be really proud of.
Oh yeah, I mean, look, make no mistake, Sam, my son and I, we haven't been doing this for years and years. We've dipped in and dipped out of racing, but this is our first proper season with a proper team in a proper car. So for us to be taking away, I think we've got 3 lap records between us. We've taken away a huge points haul. We're probably out of contention for P1 in the championship as it stands at the minute, just because of the bad luck. But yeah, I mean, like, to go from where we've gone to where we're at is unbelievable, and it's easy to sometimes forget that, right? That we're here to enjoy ourselves and have fun. But yeah, it's been an immense season from every perspective.
Yeah, I mean, that weekend at Croft. So apologies to bring it up, but it was dramatic in every sense of a word, wasn't it? It was lots of ups and downs. So. I imagine as much as it was, very exciting for everyone watching trackside, quite a challenge for you, not just on that weekend, but then the coming weeks afterwards when you've got to sort all this stuff out that people don't see in motorsport, because there's always a lot of stuff like that, isn't there?
Yeah, I think firstly the psychological rise and fall of us being in testing at Croft. We set a lap faster than anyone's ever been around Croft in a TCR car, so we know we had the pace, and in race 2, I got effectively taken out. With no malice, but there was a situation that I couldn't control that ended our race and did a lot of damage to the car. So we went into race 3 with a car that was slightly suboptimal because it was a little bit bent out of shape. I was too ambitious on the first lap or two, and then obviously after that effectively wrote off the entire car. So we've had a huge amount of work to do as a team, but this is literally the best team in the paddock, and probably the best team in UK club and motorsport in terms of just getting the business done. So the car's been good. I think the thing that I underestimated at Alton was psychologically, the couple of tenths that are the most important couple of tenths that disappear when you have a big off. And I think to try and recover, I'm still in the process of trying to recover from that this weekend. We've had a good first session this morning. I think we're pretty much back on pace, so fingers crossed for a good one this weekend.
How big is confidence in motorsport and yourself up here?
It's everything. I think there's a saying by some famous intelligent guy somewhere in history that says, if you think you can or you think you can't, you're probably right. And I think it's absolutely the most truest of statements. And there's nothing you can really do externally to affect that internal change, but we're getting there. Sam's really quick this weekend. I'm catching him at a pretty rapid rate of knots. Some quick guys out here that do a lot of testing at this track, and we're racing against some of the best racers in the UK, potentially Europe, potentially the world in terms of touring cars. So we'll be trying our very best this weekend.
Best of luck for it. I hope it all goes well.
Thanks, man.